Now, are you always losing things? This one is.
Where are my car keys? Oh, if you're anything like me, you are always losing things. Car keys, purse, jewellery. But if you've searched high and low for that something special and you still can't find it, don't despair. There's a team of specialist detectives just a phone call away. Oh, where's my mobile phone?
Alan Jenkins and Ray Coburn might not look like your normal detectives, but they're part of a UK network called the Federation of Independent Detectorists, which offers a free service to track down your lost treasure.
So, Alan, tell me about the kinds of things that you've been called out to find for people.
Car keys, farm machinery, people's personal jewellery, bracelets, necklaces, gold rings, their wedding rings.
What about some of those sentimental items that you found for people? Tell me about those.
One was down in Cardiff. She phoned me up. She lost her wedding ring out on the back lawn. Done a little search on her lawn and I couldn't find it there, but I went up, believe it or not, into the compost heap and I found it in her compost heap for her.
And what was her reaction when you found it?
Oh, she nearly broke down crying.
And they don't just search for jewellery. Their detective skills saved the day when farmer David Oliver from Tontaig lost a crucial bit of machinery.
So, David, which part of the tractor did you lose?
It was this pin in the hydraulic linkage.
So, what were you doing that day? How did you come to lose it?
We had ploughed a field and the machine wouldn't lift properly. So obviously there was something wrong and got out to have a look and found out the pin had worked loose.
How did you feel when you found it?
Oh, well, we were very glad because it meant we could get back to work later on that day rather than having possibly a few days not be able to use the machine.
The hub of the detective network is right here in Swansea, in a tiny room in the Secretary Colin Hanson's house.
For the last 25 years, Colin's been coordinating the scheme. He's got over 5,000 metal detectorists across the UK to call on when he gets a report of a lost item.
So, Colin, this is the nerve centre then. This is where all the calls come in from people who've lost things. I bet it gets quite busy.
It does, and it could be for an inquiry about a membership, or it could be an inquiry about a lost item.
What would happen then as soon as you get a call from somebody who needs your help to locate something that they've lost?
I'd ask them where it was lost. I'd make a note of that. Then I'd want a postcode, and by getting the postcode I can then put that into my database, which will give me the people around that area.
And what's your success rate at finding things?
Our find rate at the moment is about 98%.
That's fantastic,
isn't it? It is very,
it?
very good. But it's a free service. We don't charge anything for it at all. It's all free.
And how do people tend to lose them?
The most common one is where ladies and gentlemen have arguments, whether it be in the car, the bedroom or the garden. They throw their rings at one another in temper and then realise that they've made a mistake and they want to retrieve them.
The detectorists are also out to find real treasure, and once in a while they do strike gold. Last year, Terry Herbert discovered the biggest hoard of Anglo-Saxon gold ever found in a Staffordshire field, worth £3 million. And in Wales, in the last 5 months, metal detectors have unearthed 2,500 objects of archaeological interest.
And this dates back to the late Bronze Age, from 3,200 years old to 3,000 years old.
Amazing. What are they?
These are Bronze Age axe heads they used to use in the Bronze Age for cutting wood. I found this in the Pontyclean area.
And you had a very rare find too, didn't you?
Yes, I did. It's a Roman spatule handle in the form of the Roman goddess Minerva. It would have had a steel blade, an iron blade, but the blade has rusted away over the time. Now this would have been used for spreading wax on writing tablets, where we use our pens and papers now, and they used to use slate tablets and put wax on and write into the wax.
And Ray, what about some of the things that you found?
I got a couple of musket balls here from the Civil War, you know, the 1800s, and I got the Royal Artillery cap badge here with the inscription, wherever glory leads us.
And what would that date back to?
These World War I.
If you want to try your luck, You need the landowner's permission, and if you find anything which you think might be over 300 years old and contains at least 10% of precious metal, you must report it to your local museum.
Well, I'm feeling lucky. Ray, what do I need to do? I'm dying to have a go.
Just swing the detector nice and slow, and low and slow, and wait for a nice, strong, positive signal.
Low and slow. OK, here I go. Wish me luck.
There we are. Have a nice day.
Low and slow. Well, I've had a few little beeps, but no sign of anything major, though I am determined not to give up on finding my treasure.
So, did you find anything?
No, absolutely nothing, but it was good fun.
Yes. And if you need the detectorist's help, we put their contact details on our website.
We'll give you the address again at the end of the programme.